So earlier today, PlayStation revealed that tomorrow, June 4th, we'll be getting a state of play at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be about 40 minutes long, and from the way they worded it on their website, it seems like it's going to be more so their first-party exclusive games and bigger AAA titles. So a lot of people are a little more excited that this one might be a lot better than the past few state of plays that have been kind of garbage, let's be honest. So today we're just going to be talking about some of the games that I hope we'll see tomorrow, and even I think we'll see tomorrow, as well as some games that we might not see tomorrow but might see at Summer Games Fest. Starting off with Ghost of Yotei. So this game comes out in less than 4 months, technically October 2nd. We've gotten 2 trailers so far, a reveal trailer and a story trailer, so I guess all that's left really is just a gameplay video or a gameplay trailer. Now with the game being 4 months away, I think it is time to see some gameplay, though I wouldn't say it's a pressing matter just because we already know the type of game it's going to be. It's not going to be too different from Ghost of Tsushima most likely, but I think it's still good to see and show off the gameplay, the new mechanics, new movements, new weapons, all that. Of course, this is a first party title, so the odds of them showing it tomorrow I'd say are pretty high. If they don't show tomorrow, PlayStation is going to be at Summer Games Fest, so we have 4 days to see whether or not they'll show it there. If not, we have only 4 months to wait for this game, and no doubt we're going to see some stuff before then. So again, I don't think for this game specifically it's a pressing matter, but I can't say the same for the next game, Wolverine. This game was revealed about 4 years ago, and man, we have yet to see a single piece of anything regarding this game. The first and only trailer we got for this game was a 50-something second teaser trailer, and again, teaser trailer, not much to go by it. It was essentially just to tell us that they were going to work on the game, and that's it. And I know with the leak and everything that the whole game was essentially leaked and a lot of people information got out, you know, the workers and everything, but we don't know if this game's going to be completely like rebooted and remade from the ground up again because everything got leaked. But if that's not the case, is there really any reason that this game shouldn't be shown soon? Because again, 4 years is really pushing it. Like going on 3 years is kind of where people start to look at you and like really question what's up with the game. And again, 4 years, so if they haven't actually like restarted this game, then I think it's about time that we see something. Insomniac and I guess PlayStation have been very tight-lipped about it on social media. You know, a lot of people are asking about it. Insomniac themselves have really they seem annoyed. Like they kind of said that when the game's ready, we'll show you. So kind of just, can you stop asking us about it? I understand the frustration on their side, but I also understand, you know, the frustration on our side because it's been 4 years, 4 years of just nothing. But we'll have to wait and see. The odds of this game being there, I don't think are that high. Honestly, it's like 25% in my book. But hopefully I'm wrong and we see it tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then at Summer Games Fest. Next up, we have that new God of War game that supposedly the main character is going to be Atreus. Now, this was kind of leaked like right after God of War Ragnarok came out, I believe. And God of War Ragnarok came out almost 3 years ago. So, I mean, maybe it's time that we see something regarding this game. I mean, we still have that 1 extra year, you know, going on 3 years is where people really start to be like, okay, can you, you know, show us something about this game? Technically, it hasn't been announced or revealed or anything, so now is as good as time as any to show us something regarding the game. Next up, we have the Horizon multiplayer game, which again hasn't been officially announced, but we've heard about it like 2 or 3 years ago. Now, I haven't looked too much into this Horizon multiplayer game just because when I first heard about it, I was kind of like, I found it kind of questionable. Like, how much can you really put into a Horizon multiplayer game and make it so people will actually enjoy it? Pretty much my question was, how can you make it different? Because, I mean, honestly, Horizon is almost like a touchy topic because a lot of people really enjoy and appreciate the games. Then you have one side of the gaming community who thinks it's just another open world, you know, action RPG, which yeah, I guess it is, but I still think it's a very good game, one of the best, you know, open world RPGs out there. Now, if Guerrilla Games themselves are working on this game, then maybe this game hasn't been in development for that long and maybe it's not time to show it yet, but if they've been working on it for a while, then I'd say, yeah, show us something regarding it. The same thing goes for the next game on the list, Horizon 3, so the sequel to Horizon Forbidden West. There was an almost 5-year time gap between Horizon Zero Dawn and Forbidden West, and there was 3 years in between the trailer, between both games for Forbidden West. So Zero Dawn came out in 2017. The first trailer for Forbidden West came out in 2020, I believe. I believe it was actually a state of play or you know, a PlayStation showcase, one of those in June. So pretty much like 5 years ago from today. Now going back to that Horizon multiplayer game, if they've been working on that since dropping Burning Shores or even a little bit before that, if Guerrilla Games is working on it themselves, then maybe this game isn't even being worked on yet. Maybe it's in like the pre-production stage or like the really early stages of development. But yeah, I think it's about time that we see something with this game because personally me, I really enjoy these games. It's one of my favorite series ever. And I feel like I'm alone in that. I always feel like I'm defending this game for some odd reason. You know, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully we see something regarding this game relatively soon. I know the next game that seems to be coming out by Guerrilla is this Horizon multiplayer again, which again, kind of questionable to me, but I mean, you do what you gotta do, you do what you want to do, I guess. Next up, we got Intergalactic The Heretic Prophet, which was revealed last year at the Game Awards. This one is kind of weird because we just got a reveal for it. You know, it's been in development apparently for like 4 or 5 years. The first trailer we got didn't give us too much, and I think that was the main problem for most people. That, and also it was just like an ad for Adidas and Porsche and Sony. The trailer didn't really give us too much details into the world, the character that we're going to be playing as, and you know, the main objective of the game, the main story. Though I would say we have a little bit of an idea of what the story is going to be like, but you know, another main thing is the gameplay also. It kind of seems like the gameplay might be something like a Souls-like game, or even maybe like Jedi Survivor or Jedi Fallen Order. But if this game has been in development for almost 5 years at this point, then I think it's time that we see something. And I mean, we all know how Naughty Dog is. They're like Rockstar in a way. They don't open their mouths and show their game up until they think it's almost time to release it. And yeah, you got to respect them for it because at the end of the day, they do put out good quality games. So let's just not rush them, but hopefully we do see something for this game relatively soon. I also think it'd be in their best interest just because when they released this trailer, they kind of got a lot of hate for it, which is kind of weird. Like, I think Naughty Dog on their trailer, under their page, they had to turn off the comments just because everybody was hitting on it. Honestly, it might have been 50-50, but I mean, 50% of people who see your trailer hating it isn't really a good thing. So, I mean, maybe put out some new news on it, a new trailer, show us some of the gameplay, something. We'll just get people's hopes up, I guess. Next on the list, we have that other Naughty Dog game that they're working on apart from Intergalactic, which we don't know really anything about, though it's going to be, you know, the typical Naughty Dog or PlayStation exclusive game. Probably third person story, narrative driven. Neil Druckmann said they're working on this game, but apart from that, we know like nothing. So maybe we see something regarding this game. Maybe we see something about this game here at the State of Play tomorrow or during Summer Games Fest. Death Stranding 2. So this game does come out in like 3 weeks. I believe it's June 26th. This game, I mean, we'll probably see this game tomorrow or at Summer Games Fest, I believe, just because the gaming industry seems to really love Hideo Kojima, and I mean, I can't blame him. He seems like a cool guy, chill guy. And of course, it's a PlayStation exclusive, so the chances of it being tomorrow at the State of Play are pretty high, probably higher than most of the other games that are on this list. If we don't see it tomorrow or even at Summer Games Fest, then no doubt we're going to see it before the game comes out. I mean, 3 weeks, we're going to see something. Maybe we'll get something like at the State of Play tomorrow where they say they drop a little teaser for the game and they tell us to tune in to the Summer Games Fest live streams and all that just to see more on the game. Maybe we see something like that. But again, kind of like Ghost of Yotei, I don't think anybody needs to feel pressured or they need to feel pressured to put out anything for this game just because it comes out in 3 weeks. Okay, so Tomb Raider, I don't know why, but I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who's really waiting for this game to be shown. We've known for like 3, almost 4 years that this game has been in development by Crystal Dynamics, gonna be published by Amazon Games. We know it's going to be in Unreal Engine 5, but that's it. That's really it. It's going to be like a sequel to the previous trilogy. You know, the last game was Shadow of the Tomb Raider in 2018. So it's been 7 years since the last mainline new Tomb Raider game. Like I said, after 3 years, if you tell us something 3 years ago, you got to show us something now. Because going on after that is kind of like unacceptable, you know? Also, I'm not sure when they revealed this game, if they started working on it before that, but if they did, then yeah, they should definitely show us something relatively soon. The chances of this game being at a State of Play, I don't think are too high, but I'd say they for sure are higher at something like Summer Games Fest. And honestly, even for Summer Games Fest this year, I don't know the chances. I don't know how high they are for this game to appear there. This is just me hoping that we see this game. Next up, we got Dying Light the Beast. So this game actually, you know, I just found out today before I started recording this video that we're going to be seeing something the first day of Summer Games Fest for this game. We're going to get a new gameplay trailer and a release date for the game, which makes perfect sense because, I mean, this game is supposed to come out summer 2025. So I guess August technically, I don't know, technically actually, August was like the last month of summer. So I was thinking we should for sure see something for this game during either a State of Play, which they've shown before, I believe, for Dying Light, or Summer Games Fest, which also appeared at another Jeff Keighley show. I think it was the Game Awards last year. But yeah, we're gonna see something in a few days. Next up on the list is Sorrow. So this game is made by Housemarque, another PlayStation exclusive. This one, they made Returnal, if you don't remember, back in 2021. I played a little bit of Returnal. I didn't finish it. You know, I'm typically not too into those kind of roguelike games, but I did enjoy it while I played it. It was cool. Graphics were great. Smooth as butter, that game. So it seems like this might be some sort of sequel, maybe like a spiritual sequel. Not the same name, no Returnal. It's called Sorrows, or yeah, I think Sorrows, not Saros. But yeah, like a spiritual successor of some sorts. I believe we just got one trailer for it, a teaser trailer, no gameplay or, you know, story trailer, anything like that. So this game, I think we should see something relatively soon. I'm not too into the information for this game. I haven't looked too much into it, but I did hear apparently was supposed to get something, some gameplay or something before the end of the year for this game. So now is as good as the time as any. So why not? Resident Evil 9 is a hot topic as of lately. A lot of people have been speculating, and you know, these big insiders and all that have been saying we're going to see something regarding this game relatively soon. And then as we get these news and updates for State of Play and Summer Games Fest, we've been hearing that they're going to appear at either one of these shows. A lot of people are thinking they're going to be at the State of Play tomorrow because typically Capcom and Resident Evil, they always go for State of Plays. They kind of work with PlayStation, I guess, in that regard. So yeah, since they always appear at State of Plays, they always show off their new games at State of Plays, then tomorrow makes perfect sense. Now, last but not least is Judas. This game is one of those games, you know, kind of like, I guess, Mind's Eye, where when it was first revealed a couple years ago, I've been keeping my eye on it. I've been keeping my eye on it because it looked interesting from what I saw, and I believe it's from the same developers of BioShock, which I know I need to play. I don't know why I have those games if I've yet to play them. I believe they have two trailers. The first revealed trailer almost 3 years ago, then the second trailer maybe a year ago, almost 2 years ago. It never got a release date or a release year or anything like that, no time frame, but I think again now is as good a time as any because I mean this game has probably been in development for 4 almost 5 years. If it got revealed you know, like almost 3 years ago, I would assume if they had a trailer and they had a little bit of gameplay in, I think, the second trailer, that this game has been in development for a while. And also their first trailer was revealed at a State of Play, I believe, so it's not out of the question at all.